Hello Cancer and welcome to my channel, and thank you for taking the time to watch this video. This is a love reading for Cancer from the 8th to the 21st of October 2018. Don't forget to watch your moon and rising sign for a more complete picture. If you would like a personal reading, I put the details of my email and my website in the description box, so please send me a message. I put the decks I'm using in the description box as well as links to Amazon and eBay if you want to buy these decks. And don't forget to watch my deck review series. You might find that interesting. So I'm just doing a general energy read for you, and then I will do the general tarot read for you after that. Okay, so it seems like you may have, maybe you're looking for somebody where you have a very deep, meaningful relationship with them. You want a relationship where you have marriage of the minds. So you want to have a relationship now where you have a soul connection after recovering from a relationship that may have broken down in the past. You need to get some advice or support from a friend to get your feelings aired, to understand where you're going. So you need to talk to somebody right now because you're moving around with a lot of fear to act, a fear to come out, a fear to present yourself to the world. So you might be spending a lot of time by yourself, and you're not going anywhere, you're not making any progress. So you need to actually get together with somebody and discuss how you're feeling. So maybe in the past you were with somebody that was not for you because that was not the one, and there was a lot of manipulation and a lot of control that went on in that relationship. You've just come out of a really bad situation, but you want something where you're seeking companionship at the moment, and you're seeking somebody that you can connect with, somebody that you can have stability with, somebody that you can have a heart to heart with and be connected, that soul connection. You might be thinking of reconciliation and forgiving the other person. That might not well be the case. It might be something that's been on your mind. Maybe you're thinking of having a chat with the person that you've broken up. So this relationship in the past may not have been the one for you. Maybe reconciliation is not quite in the cards right now, but maybe forgiveness is. And forgiving the past and moving on and getting into a better kind of relationship with that person might be the way to go. So speak to a friend, ask for some advice, and get your feelings out in the open, and get rid of all that fear that you have, the fear to act. And if you do that, it looks like you'll be able to manifest. You've got this little fairy with a wand over there, and manifesting something beautiful. So you need to get out of that fear of manifestation, of bringing in something good for yourself, and you need to move on. So I have shuffled these cards. I am just going to draw some cards from them. So you've got the Queen of Staves or the Queen of Rods over here. So a lot of energy of getting your power back, getting yourself back to who you were, connecting with that inner energy of being able to do things and act upon what you want. And that is the energy that is playing around you. This could be somebody in your life that is coming who is displaying this energy of the Queen of Staves, somebody who is very intuitive, very exciting, very happy. This could be you displaying that energy as well. Somebody who's very independent, knows what they want, and is willing to go for it. So somebody who's acting or being able to act, and not sitting down. And this Queen of Rods is a very active queen. She doesn't sit on her throne and expect things to come to her. She generally does things, and she's able to connect with a lot of people and has a lot of fiery energy about her and gets the work done, gets things done. So that's the energy that is playing on around you. So the main situation is the Star, and you've got the Four of Swords over here. So a lot of healing taking place over here. With the Star card, it's always about healing, inspiration, finding your direction, getting guidance. And with this Four of Swords, it's also finding your inspiration, going deep within yourself, taking a rest, looking at the bigger picture, revisiting what your goals were, having new ideas, getting your thoughts in order. So a lot of healing, mental healing, emotional healing, and spiritual healing going on around you. So you are going through that phase where you're healing from something that happened to you in the past. So in the past, you had a relationship, and it was something that obviously didn't pay off. It was an investment that you made with the Seven of Coins. You invested a lot of time and effort and energy into that relationship, and it was something that didn't pan out for you. You worked, you and that person were working together to build something, and you put a lot of, you're waiting for things to come off it, and you put a lot of energy into it, a lot of time, a lot of effort, a lot of money. You had some sort of stability that was going on, but that did not pan out for you. And you've got you're now, in the last 3 months, you're now looking to the future to find a new goal, a new vision, a new enterprise, something new to do so that you can move on from something that didn't work out. So you are making plans for the future, and you want to be proactive. You're very optimistic about the future. The Knight of Staves is very optimistic. It's a very fast moving knight as well. So you want to rush in to do something that's new, something different, and you are having new visions because you have a new idea, a new vision that you have for the future, and you want that to work out. You're very optimistic with this card. So you're planning on starting something new. You've got the Ace of Pentacles over there. Maybe there's a new job opportunity that comes in, new business venture, new money, a new focus that you have, and that's been playing on your mind. So you're making plans for the future, and you have a new vision, a new focus. So you have you've put an end to that past relationship. You've got the 10 of Rods over here. You felt that, you were carrying too many burdens. You were the one that invested a lot into that relationship and nothing panned out. And, you're very depressed and upset that everything has now ended. That cycle has ended. So you are quite miserable that things came to an end, but you are healing from it. So although you're still crying about it and you've had to let go of it, you are now going through a phase where you're coming to healing. And you are starting to make plans for the future. You are starting to see the wood for the trees. Even though, with this Five of Cups, there's still a lot of depression and there's a lot of grief. This card also talks about, finally seeing it for what it is, understanding that, it is over, it is finished. It was not satisfying you emotionally because you can see this water falling out of this cup. So it was not something that was a good investment, and now you are seeing it for what it is. And even though it's depressed you and made you feel very lonely and miserable, and you did cry a lot about it, it seems like now, this is a card of healing as well. So although you have encountered it, it is not showing you the event that you're encountering. It's showing you how you are dealing with it. You are now reaching an understanding as to what happened and why it happened, and you're now starting to cope and deal with it. So what's coming in for you, this was maybe what people saw around you was that it was a really good relationship, that you had everything that you wanted. You had the Nine of Cups. This is how people saw this relationship, as being like a perfect relationship, and that you were very, very invested in each other, and that you were very, very much in love, and that you had gotten your wish fulfillment, and that you had everything going for you. But the 9 is also the end of cycles, or reaching the 10, which is the 10 is the ending. So you were reaching the end. So this relationship seems to have come to its natural conclusion. It seems like, even though everybody else around you thought it was so wonderful, it may not have been as wonderful as everybody else thought it was. So maybe you didn't have your wish fulfillment in that relationship. It was something that you were carrying a lot of burdens. You felt burdened by it. You felt that there were lots of responsibilities, and and you were the person it was a very one-sided relationship, it seems, and whatever everybody else perceived this relationship to be was really not what it was. And it had to end. It's now finished and over and done with, and it seems like this is on your mind in the hopes and fears. It seems like that this relationship is finished, it's done with it, you have to now walk away. This is the Ten of Swords. This is the complete end of that relationship, and you're having to move away from it. You can't resurrect this relationship. It is something that you cannot get back, and you have come to that conclusion. It seems you have accepted it now. This is reaching a point of acceptance here, and also here as well, with this Four of Swords. You're spending a lot of time alone and reflecting, and you have come to the conclusion that this relationship is now over and done with, and there is no way that you can actually resurrect this relationship. So going into the future, you've got the Page of Staves, the Emperor, and the Seven of Swords. So the Page of Staves, shows that there's a new opportunity, something new coming into your arena now. So some offer coming in, and somebody advising you how to go on. So you're now going to refocus your energies onto something different. You might, the Page of Staves also means that you might travel a little bit, do some traveling to get away from that situation, and meet new people, see new things, learn new ideas. It's also information. It's a new enterprise. It's new energy that comes in, and a new lease on life, a new way of looking at the way things are going. So you've got the Emperor card over here. You're taking back control of your life again and being in charge. So maybe you have lost that confidence and you're gaining it back again, and you're organizing yourself. You're making plans. Maybe whatever you're doing, you're in a leadership kind of position. So you're refocusing your attentions back on what you can control, and getting yourself in order again. And it seems like you've got this new opportunity, maybe for travel, getting yourself. There's a lot of determination within the Emperor, and also the Emperor shows that that's where your focus of energy is, because it's a card ruled by Mars. So it shows that you are now focusing your energy back on yourself and getting back who you used to be. And you're developing new dreams and new visions and new ideas. You've changed the way you think about things and the way you view maybe how a new relationship should be. What you want. You've reset your goals, reset your ideals. You're not accepting any less than the perfect thing anymore. So you are now understanding who you are. You're spending a lot of time in self-contemplation, a lot of time by yourself, and thinking about it very carefully about what vision you want, what you want now out of this next relationship. So you're going through a period of healing, getting over whatever situation you went on to. Maybe you're still grieving the loss of that relationship, but you have now come to terms with the fact that it is over, and now you can move on. And you have now are refocusing whatever your ideas are. You are showing your independence. You are now working on something new, new idea, new vision, and it looks like you are ready now to move on, ready now to pursue something different. So a lot of healing, having received a lot of healing as well. And also with the Star card, finding your direction. So you're finding yourself all over again, finding your focus, finding your path in life. And with the Emperor, it shows that you're taking charge, you're taking control of the reins, and you're going to be moving on to something different, away from that situation. So I'll just draw some cards from the Archangel Tarot, and this shows the Queen of Raphael, which says follow your heart, love of home and family, trustworthy psychic information. So Raphael is usually the angel of healing, and there's a new cycle beginning. You see the new moon over here, and there you are on the throne over there. So showing that you're taking back control of your life, and you're going through a period of healing, and you are being guided on how to act. And your Page of Raphael says a new emotional situation, messages regarding relationships, social invitations, great intuitive insights. So where you're spending a lot of time by yourself, you need to actually go out. If there are people that invite you to go out and meet, a chance to meet new people, get new ideas, you need to do that in order to heal completely. So some sort of invitation coming out for you. So you need to take it. You need to go out. You need to relax, change your focus. And this is also part of the healing process. And the last one is the Ten of Ariel, says there's very much to be grateful for, financial success and the promise of retirement. So, you have ended a cycle, and you are now going to be beginning something new. So look, there's a lot of financial success that came into your life. There's lots of friends and family that are there to support you through this time, and you need to be grateful and count your blessings for the things that you have left, even though you may have lost a relationship. There is something better on the horizon. Things always happen for a reason. So although you're very depressed and upset, maybe this is now moving you towards that real goal, that real path that you needed to be on. So this was a life lesson and you've learned from it. So heal from it. Take the time, heal from it, but also don't be afraid to step forward and, do something different, meet new people, and, change your focus and find a new goal in life and take back control of your life. So I hope that this reading has resonated with you. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And thank you so much for watching. Take care now. Goodbye.